A little wobble of late, you won't need reminding of that, of course, but it was great to get back on track today.
Yeah, without a doubt, it was. It's been, like I said, since I've been manager, we've not lost 2 games in a row. That's been nearly 4.5, nearly coming to 5 years. So it was a little bit of a test for high standards, but when we set standards like we did last year with the treble, being beat once in 46 domestic games, and done so well in the Champions League, we're always going to strive to get them standards, and at some point you're not going to be able to do it. Where do you go from winning the treble and only getting beat once? There's not a lot of wriggle room there to make mistakes, and players have been fantastic, not particularly picked the results up we wanted over the previous week, but we believe in what we're doing, and that's the important thing.
Of course, it's difficult not who to pick, but sometimes who to leave out. Scott Quigley in the starting lineup today, and that was more than justified with his tremendous hat-trick.
Yeah, it was. I've got abundance of talent in options, and it's always hard. It's the hardest part of the job. The hardest part of the job is leaving players out. And today you look at the bench: Mullock, Baker, Wiles, Sizovic, and Draper. All them players would get in any team in this league. So it's always tough making them decisions, but I always look at each game individually and what I feel can win us the game, and that's the decision that myself and the coaching staff talked about this week, and the decision we went with, and it's proven right. There'll be times when it's proven wrong. You've got to accept that as a manager and take it on the chin, but today, it's went well. The decision to play the way we played and the personnel we played is worked for us.
And TNS now in the 3rd consecutive JD Welsh Cup final, 14 unbeaten games in that competition. That's impressive.
Yes, it is. And you talk about standards, and you talk about wobbles, and you talk about crisis, and all these things that all these bombs that people throw in all through the week, and you look at that alone, it's a great start. And you look at 56 games unbeaten at home before that, and and they're the standards we're looking to adhere to, and they're always going to be judged on that. I've said it from day one since I come in. I've got a picture in my mind of every player, the best they've ever played, and that's what I and the club expect from them every week. We know it's not going to happen, we know that, but if we're not striving for that, then we're never going to get there. So it's important that we do that. Sometimes we're going to fall below the level. We're only human beings at the end of the day, but 99% of the time they're there or thereabouts.
Next Saturday, back in front of the cameras again, back to Dafabet Welsh Premier League action.
Yeah.
Ballatown at Park Hall. That promises to be a thriller.
Yeah, it's another big game. It's what we're all in football for, isn't it? You love them big games, and it's a great opportunity. Last week, I don't think performance-wise, I thought we were okay. I don't think we were bad. We've had opportunities to win the game. Matty Young scored 2 tremendous goals. But it's a great opportunity for it to, if someone had said with 3 games left, you've got a home game to win the league, be in the Welsh Cup final, won the League Cup, then you'd bite the arm off and you'd be crazy if you wouldn't.
Craig, thank you for your time this evening.
No problem, thank you.